Hello, everyone, and welcome to Morra by Narwhal Games. Welcome to Weave the Tale, TTRPG streaming service. We do lots of different games. Definitely check us out on YouTube. And hello, if you're watching from YouTube, definitely you get the easy part. You just get to look down below for the details concerning everything, or just skip past this part because you're like, Mitch, stop talking. Any case, we want to thank all of our sponsors, of course. Great American Witch by Christopher Gray. That's on Monday's amazing show. I hear the GM is fucking fantastic. Nuwaden Chronicles is the day after, Tuesday evening by Broken Dice Games. Thank you very much. That has been an amazing campaign, and honestly, I've been guesting on it, and my time is soon over, and I will weep into a pillow post it. Black Void is after that as well on Wednesdays, Into the Oblivious Depths, done by Colin, and of course created by Black Void Games. Their Roll20 app and such is coming out very soon. I've gotten to check it out. It'll make the whole process super easy, super cool. It's going to come with a starter adventure, so definitely keep your eyes open and make sure you check it out, because we do have some free copies we're going to be sending out hopefully before the end of this campaign on Weave the Tale. Of course, we have Morra today, done by Narwhal Games. Thank you all very much. These guys have been amazing. This has been fantastic. We still have so much work to do, so many shenanigans to accomplish. Parslings is right after this, so if you are watching this, stick around, put your feet up, go eat some meatloaf. It's going to be amazing times. Of course, Namiria is GMing that, and Parslings is done by Smunchy Games, so definitely check out their website. Nibiru by Arukana Games just finished up their second Kickstarter very successfully. Amazing art, beautiful world. They've been doing some really cool stuff, and I believe our last episode should be this Friday. If not this Friday, the following Friday. Just keep up to date. And then finally, of course, Saturday, we have Fate of Cthulhu, the Return of Kokuksa, done by the fabulous Trooper, who just has the best outfits. Watch it just for the outfits. Of course, done by Evil Hat Productions. You know them. You've played their games before. Blades in the Dark. If you played a Forge in the Dark game, you know that they've touched it and are associated with it. Great work. Great stuff. Definitely check that out. But without further gilding the lily, I have been Penny for a Tale, and let's swing on over to this fantastic cast members, starting with Rocket Fox.
Hello, I will eventually figure out the mute button. Hello, I am Rocket Fox, and I am playing Lilith in this adventuresome time today, where we will be going amongst the people. And Lilith is, she means well. She means well for herself and her family members, including the three that you see before you today. And thus far, that's mostly who she means well for. But she loves animals, but mostly turning people into them. That's really all there is to know about her. Oh, and turning organs into bees. That's her latest passion. So that's really her deal.
Yeah, I mean, follow your dreams wherever it takes you, bees or not.
Yeah,
also do want to. I think my favorite thread or mini creature that Lilith has contributed to was Man Spider, the tiny man spider just going around.
Spider Steve.
Spider Steve. Or Steve Spider. I don't know. But we'll throw on over to Resident Moon.
What's up, everybody? I'm Resident Moon, or Spence, and I am playing Joaquin Perry, keen to everybody else. I am the magic mechanic tinkerer of this outfit, and I like making stuff, and, you know, we're going out on the town, so clearly Keen's got lipstick on today, because that's a thing they do. Mood changing hat in place, because hopefully by now Squat has finished his date. Squat is a little interdimensional, fuzzy, loud creature that lives inside of Joaquin's hat, a magic mood changing hat. And they've recently met the RA. And the RA is a much better option than the Cobb Squad as far as desire goes. So we'll see how things play out.
Yeah, and I was always rooting for the Cop Squad, so we'll just have to find someone else to bring into their gang. If any players or people watching want to be part of the Cop Squad, please just comment below if you're watching on YouTube, or comment in the chat. You too can become a part of the Cop Squad. Almost Faye.
Don't join the Cobb Squad, it's a trap. Hi, I'm Faye, and I play Eris Lori, who uses they them pronouns, and I use they she pronouns. I am here for chaos, and that's about it. And I'm gonna squish Spider Steve.
Yes, that's the big boss. We gotta wait till the end of the season. It's just craziness.
Okay, I'm gonna fight him with an army of squirrels.
Yes, there we go.
Okay.
All right, Am.
Hello, I am Am, and I play Actia Blake, who is incredibly excited to be included.
Yes, the preparation block of chopping. So Lilith would likely sneak out of her room already prepared, but she would go over and be very excited to help Actia get ready. She'd be pawing through all the clothes, holding stuff up, making Actia try on things and then take them off and try on other things, try on different makeups, taking them off and trying on different ones. So it would be a lot. It would be a lot. But one other thing that I think would have happened too is that she would have taken this opportunity to help Kiva get her hairs ready. Get her hair ready. So get a little trim. So and Kiva would be helping out as well in picking out these outfits.
Excellent. Keen.
So Keen emerges from the workshop in long black pants and combat boots, where the hems of the pants are tucked in. A few silver chains draped around the waist. Little olive hooded vest. And just a t-shirt with an angry turtle on it that says "Tough as Shell." It was just like, and lipstick on, which is a rarity, but for the family, they know that sometimes Keen will wear lipstick for formal occasions. May or may not shave, depending on how they feel. So yeah. And what's going on out here? Why did you bring all your clothes out from your room? I'm confused.
I thought we could all get ready together, but apparently not. Although, Lilith did my makeup. What do you think?
I think it looks beautiful.
A little more pink in the cheeks, and then it's perfect.
Oh. She just like just poof, and like a huge pink plume of powder will just like explode off her cheeks.
And now it looks like there are little pink stars coming up her cheekbones. Right?
Well, what do you think now?
Perfect.
Excellent.
Eris!
Yeah, Eris. Well, how's your loading up going?
I'm muted. I'm a... Eris sort of sneaked out to try and do, like, they're in, like, jeans and a top. They did something with their face. But they have a date with a queen first. So they're gonna go and bribe a squirrel. They've got the little centipede that they're gonna turn back into a human to allow the squirrel to play and do whatever the squirrel wants. And then they're gonna hopefully have a date with a queen. I want a squirrel army. But yeah, they're sneaking out so that they don't get moaned at by Keen.
Excellent. Go ahead and give me a sneak roll.
Oh no. Sorry.
Cool.
Uh, 10.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
All right. So, in your attempt to sneak out, the other three do hear some rustling. And however you're trying to leave the place, it is kind of audible to the other three.
You guys hear something?
I did. I have an idea. But I don't really want to know what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like if they're going to join us later, then they will. And if they don't,
Yeah.
then the bar won't burn down. So
they did
win-win.
say they had a thing, and so we may. They did say that earlier. So.
Plus, if we pretend not to hear it, it's going to be pretty good for their ego.
We can interrogate them later, I guess.
That's true.
All right. So I think you should go with the pink cardigan and black top. What do you think?
I think that's pretty good. What about this one with all the flowers on it, though? You know how Actia feels about flowers. At this point, Lilith is just talking to Keen as if Actia is not there. You know how Actia feels about flowers.
Right, but she is the flower, and she's got flowers in her hair. You don't want to overload the Mundies with flowers, because then they'll think something's up.
Oh, that's so meta.
I can make them
love
disappear.
You don't want to get rid of your defining
be the
feature.
flower.
Don't
Okay.
get rid of your defining feature, Actia. So yeah, I think having the plain clothes with the flowers in the hair is just enough to be aesthetically enticing without being overwhelming.
Makes so
Whilst they're
much
having this
sense.
discussion, I'm gonna just like step away from the conversation and just go to the little bar in the common area and make them all drinks.
Excellent. Are you pre-gaming or?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Excellent. All right. So, you guys are all getting ready. Eris has their own adventure they're going on, meeting outside with the kind of the protectors of the queen. You are asked to sit on a sleigh of nuts, little acorns and such, kind of rolling forward, as several squirrels attempt to pull it.
Okay. Eris would just can't blow off a queen twice in like the same week.
The squirrel you talked to earlier sits by you, gazing off to the distance with a little thimble at his side, kind of sheathed and such. It's very cute. It's good that you are coming to meet the queen.
How so?
You see, the Squirrel Empire has long been, at least for the last 3 decades, been in a politically, socially, as well as economic war with several of the other forest denizens. It started earlier in the 1800s, a slight misrepresentation of a particular deal that went south. Ever since then, it's been a mix between a Cold War and edging on to World War V.
So me turning half of the school into squirrels will very much help you guys. As long
That's what we
as
believe
Finn
so.
agrees.
With your aid, we can turn the tide, so to speak. My children can sleep well at night, not having to worry about the bombs that might come at night.
Who are you fighting?
We don't speak of them. It doesn't concern you. Biggin.
Birds?
Worse.
Raccoons?
Flying squirrels.
Ah, fly. Okay. These sound like dicks.
They are the worst, absolute worst. And I don't care if you talk to them, they'll make themselves sound. You might feel some empathy, maybe in sympathy for them. But everything they say is a lie.
Okay. Noted.
Excellent. Now, I'll educate you on our long history. About 100 years of wars and monarchs and such. Our democratic movement, which was squished and replaced with more of a constitutional monarchy. We can also go into foreign policy. We have some time, and so I'd like to educate you as much as possible.
So you don't have democracy?
Now, we found democracy to be an outdated experimental movement.
So what do you have?
It's more of a constitutional monarchy, with more of an emphasis on the monarchy part.
So what happens if the monarchy fails?
The monarchy
Another
cannot
monarchy?
fail.
Okay.
It will not. But we do have lines of succession.
I don't really have many questions. I just hope that I can cause chaos and help my friend squirrels.
Excellent. Well, please sit back and let me educate you on our domestic policies. He starts flipping through a book, and for the next 30 minutes, that is where you'll be.
Yay!
Squirrels! Lilith, Keen, and Actia. You guys are heading out for the bus.
And not learning about
yeah.
squirrel foreign policy.
Yeah, exactly. That's a
I
lot.
mean, I
Actually,
feel
it
like
feels a
Lilith would
twinge
be
of jealousy
really at
for no
home with
reason. What was that?
that. Probably a squirrel.
You know, I don't have any of those yet.
Well, I feel like they would not be well kept as some of your other specimens are.
No, all of mine are well kept. They keep me
No,
well.
what I mean is they have, like, they're very capable critters, and escape would be easy for them.
Especially if they were
So-
flying squirrels.
Yeah, I've heard
With
I've
their
heard
little,
that flying squirrels are dicks, though.
Yeah, me too.
well, I haven't heard anything because I don't pay attention to that stuff. I would, however, really like to get on the bus because I have not seen, touched, or listened to a bus in a while.
Oh,
do you
that seems
want
fun.
us? Do you want us to sort of give you some like, not hang out with you, so that you can go talk to Biare, whose name I've completely forgotten.
Yeah, that's all right. I have two. I'm sure we'll reintroduce ourselves. It'll be fine. Well, let's see how this goes. I don't want to abandon you two completely.
Oh no. We would never get in the way of true love.
Who says anything
we
about
pass.
true love?
Taps. Keen on the head. I give you my blessing.
What?
Ooh.
Have fun is fine.
Well,
I feel like
anyway,
you two have something planned, and you're trying to get rid of
No.
me.
no,
No.
never.
I don't have that kind
Anyway.
of foresight.
If it doesn't end up being true love, then maybe.
Then it's a good time, and that's what we're all hoping for.
No, I didn't say that. I'm
Well,
just
that's what I'm
saying.
hoping for.
I'm just saying that if anybody's mean to you, I would not hesitate to turn them into something. I'm just saying, maybe.
And this is why I love you, and it's all good. We'll see
Keen,
how
I
the
would
night
never
goes.
do you the disservice. I would never do you the disservice of letting you absolutely destroy anyone who crosses your path. You take far too much enjoyment.
I think you're confusing me with Eris, but that's okay. It's okay. I don't enjoy destroying people. I enjoy fixing things. And some people need to be fixed by repeated application of percussive elements. Just saying.
Gets on the bus as well.
Excellent. So the bus is despite the sun outside is dripping wet. You can, as you get on it, it's kind of filled with about half a centimeter of water. The driver is a kind of dark-skinned man with a cut hair, very thick frames, gazing out, not even registering you all as you come in, just kind of opening the little door as you guys slide in. It's very much a school bus, elementary school yellow bus. In the back, you see 5 children wearing kind of like these uniforms. They're dripping wet, but they're all the way in the back, just staring up at the front. Several other students are on the bus too, and there is several seats in between them and the kids in the back of the bus. But Cherry, the RA, is there as well, up to the start of it, trying to manipulate a cell phone to figure out Google Maps. So it's kind of like, Google, take me here. And it's like, do you want vodka recipes? And he's like, no, I don't. Take me here.
Hey, Cherry? Do you want a hand with that? I'm slightly technically inclined.
Just take it. I haven't, this is, God.
I can show you, if you want.
Maybe
I
not
sit down
now.
next to Cherry.
Yeah, I'm frustrated with it all.
Okay. What's
my
the name of the
thesis
place
might
that we're
just be
going?
Reggie's.
Okay. What is the name of the town?
Oh God, what was it? Strawberry Bergs.
Strawberry Bergs. See? Okay, so here, it's auto-populated. You have to put the town in Otherwise,
Okay.
it may not. There may be 100 Reggies around the world.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you let it know I
So,
hate it? Is there a feedback button?
There is a feedback button, and we can deal with that later. But there we go. You said not to talk to the driver, so
Yes, don't.
how do
This
we
is a
deliver
haunted
this
bus.
to the driver?
You just
Got it.
kind of leave it next to him, and he'll figure it out.
Is there like a contraption to hold the phone?
Just on the front. There's enough stickiness on the front panel of the bus. For some odd reason I'd like not to investigate. The phone won't move.
Okay, can I try to magic mechanic a proper phone holder that would like clip into the vents?
Yes.
Okay. This is a thing that I should be good at because it's tech.
Hopefully.
So fingers crossed. So if I use my soul and my technology and my magic toolkit, would that work?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll give you a +3 wild card
All
for all that stuff, as well as your.
All right. So
magic.
8 plus the +3 is 11, plus soul is 14, plus my tech is 16, plus my magic toolkit is 20.
Excellent.
So
Yeah.
20
So you
total.
pretty much what do you make? Describe a.
So I make one of those phone holders that adjusts to whatever size the phone is, and then as an attachment it clips into a vent, like for the air conditioning or whatever. And I'm assuming this school bus has one, even if it doesn't use it particularly. And so I make that, put the phone in it, and then I place the phone next to the driver, being really careful not to touch the driver or look at the driver or anything.
Yeah. And it clips in, and you see like these tiny little hands like grab it and make sure it's nice in place. Little eyes peering at you from the vents. Thank you.
And I just give him a thumbs up and move away.
Excellent. What's everyone else doing?
Cool.
Lilith and
I had something I want to do.
Of course.
Just given the book I read last time, on the DL, on the down low, I'd like to see if I can figure out, like, why this bus is, like, what necromancy stuff is kind of going on here and how it was done with the haunted bus. And I'd like to use my advantage because I'm probably not very good at this.
Yay! All right,
Yay.
Go ahead and roll it. Roll twice, and take the higher.
Okay.
You do get you get a +5 wild card because you're using the book. I'm not going to say Necronomicon, but Necronomicon.
Nice. And I use my soul as well because that's what I've been using for magic. So that's a +10. Okay, so that's an 18.
Excellent. So you're flipping through the pages trying to see what exactly this bus is. You come to the section concerning the chicken hut famously used by Baba Yaga. And in the same way, what it takes is a reaping of souls in a specific horrible accident to allow you to have a vehicle that is both eco-friendly and doesn't take much to kind of keep it going. No insurance or anything. It is pretty low maintenance. But the reaping is quite traumatic, and the spirits associated with it are forever intertwined with the vehicle until Ragnarok or the apocalypse, whichever comes first.
Ooh. These people were murdered on purpose. That's interesting. Cool. I want to sit down.
Yay!
Well, Lilith would be right behind Actia and be like, "What's cool, Actia?"
Oh, just this bus is so inventive, don't you think?
Yeah, it's a little stickier than I normally like to travel. She would put her hand down, like on one of the backs of the seats and like pick it up, and just like the tendrils of goo just kind of, like the long cheese kind of look, but it's slime.
Mozzarella.
And just like a visible shudder just all the way through.
I don't have this in my equipment list, but is there any chance it would be reasonable for me to have like a cute little purse that acts as sort of a little bit of a bag of holding?
Yes.
So I can grab out some plastic sheets and just put them on the seats for all of us. Does anyone need any water bottles, tissues, medication?
Are these plastic sheets that would make a person think you might have killed before, or smaller plastic sheets?
Like picnic blankets that are made out of like waterproof material?
Okay, got it. So might have killed, but not like
not like a blue tarp that one might just
No.
like tape it down.
Oh, you know what it is? It's the green tarp that you use to cover plants when it's stormy.
Ooh, nice. Excellent.
Oh, well, this is better, thank you.
That's okay.
So she'd sit down and Lilith would start to look out the window, but I would imagine just like across the glass, just an eyeball floats through the glass and it starts like looking back at her, and she's like, no. So how's it look like Keen's doing up there with the RA? Does it look like I'm gonna be able to use any magic yet?
The RA looks pretty pissed, but not at Keen, so I think we're good. Also, you promised no animal turning on this trip. If you do it, it's gonna be after.
We're not on the trip yet. We haven't left. Besides, the trip doesn't start until we get off this weird bus.
And with that, the bus closes the door. There's some screams that erupt from the metallic doohickeys that closes it. And then as the bus starts to move forward, the children in the back start singing, "The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round."
Keen is just making notes about magic transportation bus, and trying really hard to not let the sing song bother them. Not hiding what they're doing, but just like sketching out a bus and like putting different alchemical notations around for trial and error.
Excellent. And we will swoop on over to Eris, who's having their own struggles. So after learning about 50 years of domestic policy, I don't know if you're paying attention or just dozing off. There are some walnuts to be... Yeah, that makes sense. But you come finally back to the place. This looks like it's kind of grown since the last time you came. The trees have windows in them. Squirrels are gazing out at you. Some of them wearing what looks like kind of leaves as ties, almost like little business squirrels, shuffling papers and everything. The throne, by which you remember, has been replaced by a pedestal with the small emblem of the Squirrel Empire set upon it. The Squirrel Queen gazes at you in a lovely white pantsuit, as well as several advisors around her as they look upon you. The squirrel chariot pauses as you see several other squirrel vehicles moving down the street. Yeah, there is a little balloon of you, almost like a Macy's Day Parade balloon, but like small, of you, kind of in the corner.
Okay. That's not weird. Eris would give a polite bow to the queen.
Welcome, Alice.
Thank you for having me, Your Majesty.
Of course. I hear you can turn the tide on this war that's been going on for almost a millennia.
I believe so. There is one thing that I would need from yourself.
Name it.
A hair.
A hair from myself.
Yes.
Does it matter where upon my body this hair is retrieved from, and do you want to do the retrieval, or can my assistants do so?
Oh, I believe tail would be best, and your assistants are more than welcome to. It just needs to be a hair from the Queen of the Squirrels.
Excellent. And in return, you will help us defeat the flying squirrels and their people from here on out as we complete the destruction of their people in this territory.
Yes.
Excellent. Get the papers. And it looks like a little intern squirrel is running up onto the podium with several pieces of paper set upon the podium. The squirrel takes a little walnut and etches their sign onto the paper. This little squirrel intern then grabs it and starts running towards you. It's quite a distance, though, for this poor little intern squirrel.
Eris would, lean forward to take it from the squirrel to make it less of a distance for them.
Excellent.
And would also sign it.
You see above you, the sky turned black. The moon turns a particularly dark shade of red and forms a smile upon its face. Something truly beautiful and wonderful is happening as you've signed this contract over. The intern returns to the queen. It is done.
May I have the hair?
Yes. Several scientists come over. Squirrel scientists. With squirrel jackets on. As they remove several pieces of hair from the queen's tail. She shivers. They place it into a plastic baggie. Give unto the squirrel intern, and the squirrel intern runs towards you with said plastic baggie.
Eris would quite happily take it. Thank you for your time. And my assistants will be here shortly. I just need a little while to sort things.
And where is your next destination, Eris? We would hate for you to stay here and witness the bloodshed that will occur.
After... You mean right now?
Yes.
We're going to town, I believe. I'm getting dragged into town. To a bar, I think. They're dragging us around normal people that don't have magic. I'm not mentally prepared for this.
Excellent. Well, we shall deliver you into the town using a series of mirrors
Ooh,
that we've grown accustomed to.
thank you.
Of course, bring the mirror. And the little squirrels bring over several shards of mirrors, putting them together so that you could, if you'd like, step into it, which they beckon you to.
Eris would step into it.
A
Hopefully
word
not
of
die.
warning, child. On the other side, you will see things that are like yourself, but are not. Do not trust anything with a face, nor a smile, nor eyes.
Okay,
Good luck.
thank you. Oh no.
Stepping down into the Mirrorverse.
Oh no.
You are greeted. You are greeted by yourself with a particularly interesting smile set upon your face, helping you up onto the other side. Always smiling. So, where are we taking you? Alternate
Town.
Eris. Say again. The town.
To town, yes, please.
Excellent. Well, hold my hand, and let's off we go.
Reluctantly, Eris would take Eris's hand. This is weird.
Don't worry, I am you and you are me.
Yeah. That relieves me so much. I know me. Why would that be a relief?
So as you go on your way over, we will chat with our other three who have arrived in the town.
Ooh, new setup. Hello.
I know,
Hello.
right? Hello. So wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round, all throughout the town. As you guys approach and enter this lovely little town, if you've ever been to Vermont, it is pretty much like any small town in Vermont with several buildings off to the side. It seems like every other household has an individual rocking on a rocking chair with a dog to their left or to their right. Kids playing in the street, moving across as the haunted school bus makes its way. And finally, you enter in the tavern. The tavern, in of itself, is a 3-story building, triangular in function. It could have been an IHOP at one point in time. It probably was an IHOP at one point in time, but now it is Reggie's, and the place has more of a sour decor around it, reminiscent of a Texas bar, with several things of Longhorns. Longhorn set upon the exterior of the place. There is a lovely red carpet rolled out where the bus driver parks right near. And of course, the lights are on and they say it's karaoke night. Individuals inside, the normies as they are, wear various forms of plaid and seem very ingrained in either their drinks, the wall, or each other. The bus door opens.
Well, shall
At
we?
this point, I think that Lilith would have been just as the bus comes to a stop, just very quietly, wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round.
Lilith,
And she just
Lilith, new song.
What?
New song.
Oh, all Are we there?
Yeah.
Yes, we're here.
You guys notice that
Yeah.
several of the children are a little bit closer to Lilith, kind of peering down at her from behind the seat.
And she'll kind of just like bat them away and then just
I'll just lean in and go, I hear a bad moon rising. Keep that in your head. Keep that in your head. Let's go.
Hear the bad wheels going around.
Nope.
Round and round, round and round, round and round.
Dun
the R-
dun 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 dun.
The RA Cherry ushers everyone out and says, "All right, come on, this bus is getting excited. Let's get out before it like takes over someone and massacres people. Out!"
Okay. Come on. Let's go.
And I imagine too,
Okay.
like as Lilith goes, she kind of if the little creepy children are following her, if they start following a little bit, there would be some sort of a because she's carrying Kiva, and then there would be some sort from behind her, some sort of a shadow, some sort of rabbitesque shadow that comes up and just like turns into some sort of scary big tooth thing with like long ears coming off that kind of like chomps them back a little bit.
It's
She gets up.
like the rabbit from Donnie Darko.
Yes, that is exactly what it would be like.
The kids run in terror in the back.
God.
They're all cowering.
Yep.
Okay.
Excellent.
Let's unload. Do the thing.
Are
Oh,
there-
I grab Cherry's phone for him. Just to make sure that the phone is not lost. Hey, Cherry.
Yeah.
You want your phone back?
Yeah. That's fine. Thank you.
Yeah, just like put it in your pocket or something. There you go.
Yep.
You know
All
that
right,
can be used
everyone.
to take pictures. You know.
Maybe. Regardless, buddy system, everyone. Pick a buddy. Buddies of 3 or 4 if you have enough friends for that. Make sure your buddies are always in eyesight. If you lack the capacity to enjoy another person's company, haven't yet cultivated a friendship, you will be put in the other buddy system, which is just randomly put together. Just once again, even though you're not really buddies, act like it. Keep each other's eyes within your eyes, if that makes sense. All right. Everyone inside, enjoy yourselves. Don't let the normies know that you are in any way spectacular. Yes, Actia.
Is this like a tab situation, or are we paying for ourselves?
Unfortunately, the school does not have the funds to pay for your tab. So no. To answer your question, Actia, you have to pay for yourself.
Bummer.
Yes, Lilith.
I feel like if this is a required activity, then the school should pay for our tabs.
Yes, and obviously we can go into the errors involved with any school system that requires its students to come and purchase a lot of equipment in order to be educated. Worse than that, in my particular opinion, the burden that is financially placed upon the teachers. But I do not dictate policy within the educational system, particularly the wizarding one or the magical one. I just am an RA.
Ooh, Keen, he's smart.
Lilith is gonna lean over to both after Actia says that, she's gonna lean over to both the cousins and say that, but she's gonna lean over. It sounds like the administrators could use some bees for organs.
Yeah, but then how has that experimentation been going? Like, Are people able to
Lilith?
function with these 4 organs is what I want to know.
Last I saw.
I just want
I think
one
more
night.
experimentation is
Can I
needed.
have one night? Please. Please.
One night for what? For what?
Just with no beans, no organ bees, and no keeping people out of trouble. Just not worrying about anyone. Please.
Unless the administrators show up here, I'm not going to have any, anyone to turn bees into organs or anything.
That's a very good point. Please, can we drink?
Let's go drink.
Excellent. You 3 enter in. If you could describe your persona in one word, what would it be?
Why are you looking at me? In one word, huh?
Mm-hmm. I'd be like, dang,
Does it
that
count if it's
person
hyphenated?
is... No, I will allow hyphenate. Just don't get crazy.
Okay. Can I go for girl next door? Just hyphenated.
Yes, I think that's perfect. So you walk in like the girl next door.
I think
needed
Lilith
a
is gonna go up in
thesaurus.
there.
ahead.
Like, I was gonna say Lilith is gonna go up in there like an attention getter. Hyphenated.
You guys are at the cusp of abusing the hyphenated policy here, but we'll take it. The attention getter. Is it like the attractive attention getter? Is it like the crazy I do 8 shots in a row attention getter? Is it the creepy attention getter? Do you have the ghost kids surrounding you type of attention getter?
Why not all of the above?
All the above. Excellent.
From one direction, it looks like a Howard Hughes movie character, and from another, Kubrick.
Yeah.
Keen would be enigmatic.
Ooh.
So mysterious, but approachable.
Excellent. So, individuals, the normies, in their various plaid forms, are gathering about around circular tables, some at the bar themselves, abiding in liquid refreshments. Several attempt to be beginning the dance of romanticism, in hopes of maybe something more later on. It doesn't look like a lot of people are having success right now. And of course, the karaoke booth stands up on the podium with a microphone attached to it, just kind of hanging on the bar stool. And yeah, the whole place has a nice rustic quality.
So I'm gonna order a zombie. And a water.
Excellent. You were provided
And
both.
I want to point out when Lilith walks up in there, I don't know if Keen or Acme would have noticed that, but she's not holding Kiva anymore.
No, wouldn't have noticed. Was too focused on getting you off the bus.
But yeah, once she walks up into the bar, she's not holding Kiva anymore, and she walks into the bar and like throws her arms in the air, and she's taken on. And I imagine Actia would have seen this once before at this point, and Keen probably as well. She throws her arms out and kind of yells out to the entire bar, "Now who's gonna buy this gal a drink?" And just like kind of just goes in. She just goes in.
Make a roll.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with that. And I think that would be added to my heart. which has deliberate charisma for the purposes of making friends and getting people to trust me. That seems like a trusty thing.
Yeah.
So all of that together would be 14. 14.
Excellent. You have 10 individuals, each varying in all sorts of things. Approach, some bringing water, other bringing whiskey. One person has a strongbow. Another person has our sponsor, Grinding Coffee. Right now, you can get penny for a tail, a discount on Grinding Coffee if you'd like good coffee. I'm drinking it right now. But has Grinding Coffee, regular coffee, available to you if you would like to. But yeah, it's kind of a plethora. You have a buffet of drinks brought to you.
And she's gonna herd the horde over toward the bar.
Excellent, and they are
Takes
quite
the
horde-like.
coffee.
Oh,
Thank
man.
you.
Actia, how you doing?
I was muted, but I'm gonna get a bramble. I think Actia strikes me as a gin girl. She gets really like pretentious about botanicals and stuff. For sure.
Excellent. Yeah, the bartender. Let's see what we can do with this person. Is a grizzled older individual with an eye that looks slightly cut, kind of wearing a nice suit, old though and tattered. Looking at you, of course, he brings your drink forward. I hope you enjoy it.
Oh, thank you. What did you put in it? I mean, what gin did you use? I know what you put in it.
He just stares at you.
Okay. I feel like I overstepped. So, thank you. Would you like... Are you allowed to drink while you're working? Would you like a drink as well? I know I've heard retail is stressful.
I find that drinking is the only thing that lets me sleep at night. The things that I have done.
See, now I don't want to give you a drink because I think that's an unhealthy coping mechanism and I don't really want to be complicit in that. So why don't you get yourself how much is a water? I'll give you money for a water. Like a nice bottle. Like in a fancy glass bottle, not a plastic one.
Surprisingly, water costs the same amount as a shot of whiskey.
Okay, I'm gonna trust you on this one, bud, and just give him the cash for the...
Can I walk up behind Actia and just be like, hot cocoa. Everybody loves hot cocoa.
Oh, yes. What about hot chocolate?
Lactose intolerant.
You don't have substitute milk here?
No.
Okay. I kind of look at Keen.
I don't know, it was worth a shot. Anyway.
Okay, what about grind coffee?
yeah.
I've heard it's delicious.
Grinder coffee. Or grinding
Grinder
coffee.
coffee.
Sorry.
He just kind of like simmers down to the other side of the bar, gazing at you with one good eye.
I think we're trying to help too much. Just let him do his thing.
Okay. Is that not what other people do?
It seems like only people who frequent bars really get into the personal aspect with the bartender. And since we are new interlopers, that is maybe something we should be considerate of.
Why are you talking to me? I've got an eye on Lilith. She's fine. Go talk to Cherry.
I'm gauging Cherry's interest, and Cherry seemed a little stressed out, so gonna give him some space, and then if he starts to relax,
You're all talking, no action, okay? I know it's very
it's
kind of you,
hard
and you
with
are.
people like.
How?
There are some people who are very hedonistic like me, and it's really easy to just go out back and make out. There are other people who are in positions of authority that need to be pushed, but making them think it's their idea.
Well, I mean, if you're looking for hedonism, the cops got here too. So, just
The what?
don't. They're here, right? I thought they were coming.
Oh,
The cop squad?
Blech.
Yeah.
Ugh,
There,
they're
you see
here.
him in the corner doing the running man and taking shots.
One of them said something that rubbed me the wrong way, so I'm not really interested anymore. I mean,
Fair
the
enough.
big point of that was to get you out of their club and to not have to fight them.
Well, here's your problem though. You're always using excuses of worrying about us to stopping doing what you want to do, so you don't have to like take chances and shit. Go do stuff. We're fine. Lilith's over there. / maybe Kiva, depending on how confident she's being. She's fine. I'm here. I'm fine. Go take care of Keen. Let Keen have fun.
I'd have more fun in my workshop. All right.
I turn Keen around and I push them back out into the crowd.
Alcohol
do the thing.
abuse. How dare you?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Uh,
And with that, Keen is
so-
gonna go to the restroom. So.
Oh God, I have to describe the restroom.
Oh no.
Terrific.
In a public bar?
Yeah. I won't
That
get
was-
to it, dude. I'll just.
Mm-mm.
All right. So around this time, we also have let's see. So there's a couple of mirrors in here, and we'll say that Eris pops out of one of them inconspicuously. Eris, you've had a pretty decent time, depending on how much you like yourself. Mirror Eris shows you around. Apparently, there's a whole other verse of mirror-like individuals who desperately long for a life of their own and gaze at you from your reflection with jealousy and no small amount of animosity. But Mirror Eris seems pretty chill.
I don't trust it.
That's fair. That's fair. She's like, well, there is the portal to your own realm once again. I'm sure we will see each other again.
Okay.
Does Eris pop out of a mirror just into the bar?
Yes.
Lilith / at this moment Kiva is going to wave to all the people around her and just be like, excuse me, I'll be right back, and kind of waltz over to Actia and imagine that all the crowd is milling amongst themselves, and then just kind of walk over. You're Actia, right?
She's. Oh yes. Hello. Sorry. Nuts.
I remember you. You look a little different from this height.
Yeah, I kind of
seem to
guessed.
remember. Yes. Well, I seem to remember something. She shared with me the rules that we're all supposed to be the humans in this particular establishment. That didn't seem like a very human-like behavior. She's gonna point over to where Eris is now there, having just popped out of a mirror.
Oh, well, hopefully people are pretty drunk or busy making out, so, should be fine. Do you think we should tell the RA or just kind of hope no one notices?
Well, I mean, the less they know, the less we have to,
That's distressing. Okay, cool. We won't tell anyone then. If you do get bought loads of drinks that my cousin's body can't handle, just I can take care of those for you. So just bring them on over. Yes.
Friends. And she's gonna start like gesturing for everyone to come over.
Lilith!
I'm gonna
Yay!
wave to Eris. Hey, we got free drinks.
My wonderful and beautiful. You're my cousin, aren't you?
Yes.
My sister here would love to also get some drinks. She's thirsty. Take care of her.
One person raises their hand. Can you define thirsty, please?
She wants to get drunk. What's there to define?
Okay, just checking
you're out of
in.
the circle. You go. I don't want to see your face here anymore. Get out.
I'm sorry, Lilith. Percy goes into the corner.
And so that's what's happening.
Eris would walk over and be like, free drinks?
Yeah, Kiva took over for a hot second, so she's getting pretty much whatever. Kiva also she, her? Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
At the
So, free drinks for everyone. Technically no magic, just good charisma.
Where is the actual Lilith?
Oh, well, she's in there. She's just taking a little nap. Anyway, she would much rather I deal with these sorts of things. It makes her uncomfortable.
That's such bullshit! This shit makes us uncomfortable too!
Well, I didn't make a deal with any of you, did I?
I think it's like an extra friend.
Yes,
Do you have
an
any-
extra friend.
Do you have any friends that might want, deals?
And anyway, I remembered distinctly you petting me on the head, and I allowed that. That's a very intimate space, you know.
You're very cute, though.
Yes, well, I do like my ears. They are very long
You're
and
so soft.
and very soft. Yes, I do pride myself on that. It takes a lot of grooming. A lot of grooming. That's how I spend most of my days.
Sounds like the life. Oh, hey, Eris, we're trying to get Keen to hit it off with the RA.
Okay, I'm not getting involved with that one.
Well, they keep
What?
chickening out.
Yeah. 2 seconds. Eris would go into like their pocket and just like, which one did I pick up? I'm gonna go and have a chat with Keen.
Don't do anything stupid. I know that won't change anything, but I feel like I have to say it anyway.
Please
Or
don't
it's
do
just-
it.
Interesting.
Keen is just coming out of the restroom, shaking out their hands and
Eris would walk past the bar and like quickly snatch one of their like clean shot glasses, hopefully without being seen, and pour like whatever's in their little vial into the shot glass and hand it to Keen. Liquid luck. Take it. Liquid courage, whatever you want to call it. Drink. I'm not. Thank you.
I don't
And
know
then
why
Eris
this makes me
walks
so...
away.
Okay, never mind. We are not having a moment. Got it.
Sorry. You wanna fuck someday? I'm not. I'll help you, but I'm gonna go and hide in a corner and get drunk.
Have fun. Don't throw up.
Yes, no promises.
Okay. I don't like doing the chasing. This sucks. I am gonna go to the karaoke stand and put in a song for when they call me, because it never ever happens right away.
What song is it?
It's Seven Nation Army.
Cool. You are next up.
Oh, of course I am. All right. You know, it's now or never. Get all eyes on me, and okay. Remember, you are the coolest person in the room, except for maybe Kiva. You are the coolest person in the room. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. All right. And yeah. Then they call up Keen, I guess, and I get up there, and the dun 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 dun, and then I start going, and I will sing if you desire me to sing, but I will not sing if you desire me not to sing.
You can sing just enough so we don't get messed up by the creators.
Right. I'm gonna fight them off. A 7 Nation army couldn't hold me back, and that's all.
Yeah. And like as you do this, the wood panels behind you open up to animatronic musicians. A drummer, a guitarist, a bassist, a keyboardist, a triangle player, and someone, of course, on the cowbell. All of the instrumental stuff seems to be coming from them as they go. They are variations and knockoffs of Elmo, Big Bird, the Cookie Monster, Gritty, to name a few.
Trying really hard to concentrate on singing and not on fixing the animatronics. But yeah. So yeah, and then you know, finishing off the song, and I can't remember what the last line of the song is to save my life right now. And if I catch you coming back my way, I'm gonna serve it to you. And that ain't what you want to hear, but that's what I do. And then yeah, thunderous applause, hopefully.
Roll it!
Woo!
Oh god, I don't even know what I'm rolling. I guess soul? That would be soul, right? So
it makes sense.
soul with my cool specialization, because I do have that, and there is no kind of performance in this. Oh man, I wish I could keep that. That was a 6. Okay. So I got a 6 and a 5. That's nice. So do I add anything else?
So I've
got my cool.
Yeah, your cool, your soul, and then the 11 you got on the dice.
Yeah, and maybe art, because art has 1.
Yeah.
So that brings it to 16.
All right. Yeah. You got like 3/4 of the bar half-heartedly clapping. I mean, it's a karaoke bar, so like no one really is like woo. But yeah, people are like, And Cherry is in the corner, also going like.
Okay, and then I'll grab my drink and head over to Cherry. And are you gonna have a good time too, or are you chaperoning?
Chaperoning, unfortunately. We're taking the ghost bus back, and it takes a lot of my mental energy not to have them consume the souls of the patrons of the bus.
Oh, that explains why you were so stressed on the bus. Got it. Well, if you would like, I can make this my last alcoholic beverage and, at least be able to help with the tech side so that it's one less thing you have to worry about.
That'd be nice. I'd very much appreciate that.
Sure. I mean, nobody wants to be sober alone, right?
Exactly. Just like being alone. And it's kind of reflected. I mean, if you think about how alone we are on a day-to-day basis, but kind of being the only sober person in a room filled with drunken individuals seeking fun and pleasure throughout the night, it's even more kind of apparent.
Well, I mean, isn't part of being an RA to socialize with people who are in the dormitories that you
Part
live
of it,
in?
my main focus is ensuring that the emotional growth of the individuals within my floor occurs in a manner that is safe for them.
But who takes care of you and your emotional growth?
Me, I guess.
Well, that's not healthy to just depend on yourself.
It's not, but I feel like the older you grow, the more that just becomes day to day.
Well, if you want. Just saying. I've got a decent ear. And, I can find methods of growth that are not necessarily magical.
Well, I wouldn't mind a chat. Sure.
You want to hang out for the rest of the night, or
I'd like that.
would you rather... Oh, cool. All right. And so I order a coffee for myself and sink in to whatever booth Cherry is hanging out in.
Circular booth with a kind of a poster cutout of Elvis staring down at you.
It's all right. Elvis is the king.
Yeah.
So.
Actia, you are called up for karaoke.
Oh, okay. Actia, by this point, is like teetering on the edge of white girl wasted. She's like me. She's not tall. And so 2-3 drinks, and she's laughing at everything everyone says. Everyone is her best friend. It's great. It's like the curse that is her anxiety disorder is just like lifted from her. She's having a great time.
Woo! What song?
Big wave
does
when she gets on stage.
Actia? Yeah, and you see like the wooden panels start to are kind of pulled off, so you see all the little animatronics smiling at you as your song is queued up.
I think Actia's going old school. She's gonna go with Frank Sinatra's "My Way." I think I changed it at the last second. It's one of my favorite songs. So she's just like, and now the end is near, and so I face my final curtain. Just like big on the dramaticism, having a great time.
There's a fog machine kind of coughs up to life. You hear it just go as fog kind of escapes from little machine. Several individuals who you've been engaging with throughout the whole thing are lifting up little lighters. But why don't you go ahead and give me a roll? And let's give you a +3 because you are nice and drunk.
Yeah.
Drunk always gives you better singing skills.
Cool. I'm gonna go with soul like Keen did because I'm good at that.
Mhm.
And yeah, I think that's all I can do. I have a really good quality that just has not come up at all, and I'm waiting for the point when it becomes useful.
You should also have 1 point in act, and so that's
Ooh,
not
yes.
much, but it's something.
What is this quality
what am I
that we need to use before the end of the night?
It's called Moonlight. It means I can't be imprisoned, chained, or bound at night. I literally just nothing can hold me captive. If the moon is out.
Oh, that's perfect.
I got an 8 plus 5 plus 3 is 16. Plus 1 for
Excellent.
act, so 17.
Yeah. So people seem to be enjoying themselves. Like the whole mood of everything is slightly shifted a little bit from the rebellious Seven Nation and more so into the My Way, which is sometimes quite sobering, but very dramatic too. Some people are jumping off of the bar, thinking that yes, I can fly because this is my way. But then landing on the ground and having to be carried off. But yeah, people are kind of swooning over you. A few individuals have passed out from your very presence. So yeah. The animatronics, of course, are put back into their little panels. Yeah, but they're smiling, so they must have enjoyed it.
I feel like
just does a very dramatic curtsy at the end.
I feel like there's something magical happening with those animatronics. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I don't feel like it's all normal up in
I feel
here.
like we're getting a Five Nights at Freddy's. They're gonna come to life and stuff's gonna happen. I'm very scared.
I'm not. I'm excited.
Oh, I'm excited. I don't think we're down here mixing it up with the normal folk, and we got these animatronics going on. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm. I remember Chuck E. Cheese. Those things are creepy and magical.
I remember Chuck E. Cheese too, and I'm pretty sure those things were alive.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Chuck E. Cheese once as a child when we visited my family in Georgia, and it's imprinted into my memory forever.
Forever. Yeah, there's one down the block. It's horrible.
I'm so
Eris,
sorry.
what are you up to?
Eris is getting drinks and just sitting in a corner, drinking quite a bit.
Oh, as a prank, can I have put Eris into the karaoke, queued Eris up to the karaoke machine?
Heck yeah. So
just at some point,
Eris,
just setting a bomb that will go off later.
Is it
yeah.
Natalie Imbruglia's Torn?
Oh my god, that would be so good. No, I think to give I'll let Faye decide. I think Actie would have picked a song that she knows that Eris likes, so as not to completely be really, really mean.
Yeah.
I'm debating between going with a choice that I've got or going with one that's just gonna piss everybody in the bar off.
Piss everyone off.
Don't rickroll the entire bar.
Yes.
So I was gonna do Beer Fear, but no. So Eris would reluctantly go up on stage and be like, I'm going, look at Actia as you. It's a world of laughter, a world of tears. It's a world of hope and a world of fears. And Eris is purely doing it to fuck with you guys.
Very good.
Yeah.
And yes, they are 100% doing it in all the different languages.
Oh god. Yeah, it's surprisingly the animatronics do know, like it's in the machine and everything, so they're having a good time. With a little cowboy going.
Yep.
Oh man, I want to imagine by like the fourth language, because this goes on for a while, doesn't it?
Yeah,
leave that
I
up to
think
I
it
was
doesn't
obsessed
end.
with this song when I was a little kid.
I'm stuck
I
on
wanna
this ride for
imagine
half an
by, like-
hour.
Yeah, by like the fourth language, I would imagine that like, because Kiva doesn't get it, especially out to bars, like actual bars with actual human people. Like, she's so excited just to be around people that she can make. You know, she was told not to eat souls, but like, you know, I mean, she's living it up, so she's probably going to be back there like, yeah, it's a small world. You know, just like in the different languages and just like woo girling it back there as a backup.
Same. I've gone from
Yeah.
like teetering white girl wasted to full white girl wasted, so I think she's got like her arm around Kiva and they're like singing along in the
Go in
background.
the distance. Go in the distance. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
bad. It's real bad.
All right,
Kiva
Eris,
sings
why
Go
don't
the
you roll
Distance.
for it? The wild card for the song choice is I'm gonna give you a +6 because there's power in that song. Huh?
21.
Whoo!
Can
Yeah.
they just have like traumatized their fruit pity?
Yes.
Or is it the theme song of this town? Little did you know.
Oh my god.
I
We
will
are
leave
all
that up to you,
unified.
Eris. Yeah, Eris, what do you
It's a
think
small world.
happens?
Accidentally, Eris did not know this, but this song is more powerful than they ever thought. And the animatronics seem to move differently after the song. Like, they're not sticking to their, like, rigid, like, this is how we do it, this is what we're programmed to do. There's a bit more of a flair to it.
So they just
This
start
may just-
acting a little bit differently.
Yeah, this may be the start of an adult Five Nights at Freddy's. Five
Yeah,
Nights at
like
Freddy's.
Discount Gritty is like his head kind of turns over to Eris and follows them, assuming Eris kind of steps off the stage and like with the cowboy just like.
As Eris gets off the stage, she's gonna go to Atia. Never make me do that again, or I will choose a worse song. I know worse.
That was fun though. You did so good.
Worst or best? That is the best thing I have ever experienced. Well, you know, we had a gathering one time, I think it was about 250 years ago, that we had a soul flaying. Have you ever been to a soul flaying before? Oh, it was something else. But aside from that, this was really something.
Great. Why don't you go up and sing something?
Oh, I think I will. And he was gonna go on up. I imagine she would have gotten put in the thing as well. And she's gonna go up. She has put in there, I want to dance with somebody, as done a la Whitney Houston. And she's gonna go and say, you know, back in her days, you know, I mean, I do not know if this is real world canon, but one day back, flashback. No. One day, long ago. Well, not long ago, but one day, some years ago, a young Whitney Houston found herself in Europe one day, touring around, and she crossed paths with a dark bunny. Things happened. Flashback forward. And that's how Kiva knows the song, because she doesn't really get by a radio all that often. And so she goes up there and she's having a good time. Song starts. I'm gonna jump in, not at the beginning, but I've done all right up till now. It's the light of day that shows me how. And when the night falls, loneliness calls. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. Oh, I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody who loves me. And she's like pointing at people, and then she points at Keen and Cherry specifically. She's like, dance, do it. Look right at you.
Cherry will dance with Keen.
Yeah.
And then she goes through. She's just up there. She's just doing her thing, and then she's gonna be like kind of dancing around with the animatronics creatures. I guess.
Speaking of animatronics, looking back, all of them are present except for Discount Gritty.
Oh my goodness, Discount Gritty is gone.
But I feel like whenever in that little musical break that they have where she just says, dance with me, baby, I feel like Kima would go and be like pointing, and people would spontaneously start dancing whenever you do that.
Oh yes. Yeah, she can't help it. She can't help it. It's fine. It's karaoke. People bust out into dance in a very normal and non-magically inspired way.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
Oh no, Discovery is gone. And so she will dance with the other. She'll dance with the other animatronics and look over and see that Discount Grady is gone. Then be like, and start kind of like peeking back behind backstage, the back thing, and then just kind of, and
yeah, you see like yeah, Discount Gritty's foot that was attached to the stage is still present. It looks like the leg was kind of ripped off,
as if a Gritty trying to free itself from a Gritty trap. Okay. Well, and then she's just gonna, when she's done, she's gonna whirl off, wee, and just like kind of whirl off stage, and then go back down to the three, and while people are just like maybe compulsively dancing, surely they will stop at some point. But she'll go back over to the three and be like, just to let you three know, this isn't really my problem, but I thought I'd let you know, one of the robots up there is gone.
Shh. Pull a full bouquet of flowers out of my tiny purse and hand it to her.
Oh, this isn't. And she's still a rabbit. She's just gonna start eating them because
gently pat her face. Good bunny.
These are good, thank you. And she's gonna wander off to the bar.
Keen!
Why are you calling Keen?
Keen! We may have
He's having
a problem.
A good time. He's having fun.
I look over and I say I'm going to go help with a crisis apparently that's burgeoning, but I'll be back. Save me another dance or something?
Yeah.
Alright. Yes, Eris.
How many animatronics were on the stage when you sang?
5.
How many are on the stage now?
4. What did you do?
Basically the same.
I did nothing. That I know of. I didn't do it deliberately. Right. Dancing mechanical things, that's your thing. Like, you are the messy person.
What?
Shut up. Can we get pizza?
Can we get pizza?
Yeah.
Why? Are you that drunk?
Look. I only had 3 glasses of wine. I'm fine. And the gin and the other one.
I look around to see if there is a menu. If there is not, you know.
Yeah, looking around, there is a little menu above the bar. It just has drinks on it, and then they do sell burgers. Looking around as well, it looks like half of the patrons are no longer present.
Okay. You can get a burger because that is what they serve here. Okay.
Can we go back to the stool?
Can we go back to the what?
Stool.
No, we have to fix whatever you did with your song.
You know, half the people are gone, so we could just leave. This is why you don't prank me. It doesn't end well for any of us.
So, can I try to look around and see if I catch a glimpse of where Discount Gritty might have gone?
Of course. Go ahead and roll. And then for Lilith, since you specified earlier that you were also looking, and I already got your number on there. With your check, 13, looking around, you can tell that Elmo, Discount Elmo, of course,
Smellmo.
is peering at you, be kind of behind the little wooden panels.
16 for me.
Excellent. For you, Keen, looking around, it looks like a quarter of the people are left that were present here.
And what time is it?
It is approaching 12.
I'm gonna go check the bathrooms. And just
By
see
yourself?
if anything's amiss. I will say that out loud, and if any of my cousins decide to come with me, that's great. But I think Actia needs to sober up. So yeah.
Eris would follow Keen. Like, shit.
And
I didn't.
even though Kima's not here, I'd be like, keep an eye on Actia.
I thought we were past the age in which weird magic shit happens.
Not always.
Oh, great.
So anyway, Kima, Lilith, keep an eye on Actia, okay?
And Lilith comes back over, and now Kiva, as a meta note, this in fact is a different bunny because actual Kiva was getting a little hoppy. So Lilith and Kiva come back. Hey, I heard that some sort of robot was peering out from behind the wood panel.
Okay, great. I will go investigate. I just need somebody who is not drunk to keep an eye on Actia.
That sounds fine.
Okay, thanks, Lilith. Eris, let's go. And I take out from my back pocket my my wrench. That is my wand.
As you two approach the single bathroom, they just have a regular bathroom that's for everyone that you can use. You guys are hopping over there. The smell is putrid as you approach, but we will hop on over to just Lilith and Actia. Actia, being the girl next door, a gentleman approaches. Wearing what looks like a a little face mask and everything, and places a very particularly sweet amaretto sour before you.
Thank you. Is this for me?
Yeah, it is.
I think you may have had enough, Actia. And Lilith is gonna take it and just like down it. like in one fell, just like the whole
Yeah.
thing just.
That was for Actia.
And what's your name, sir?
Mo.
Mo. That's a very interesting name you have.
Thank you.
I mean,
Have you?
if it's all the same to you, I'd rather have some food. I'm feeling a little bit wavy. I think I just need some carbs.
Would you like to
Also,
dance?
how do you know
Actia?
my name?
I heard it.
Okay. Yeah, she goes to dance.
Will's gonna be
Excellent.
rolling a notice here. Oh yeah, it's not good. It's not good. I'm not.
What'd you get?
Lilith is just like, oh, dancing is nice.
Yeah, like you notice some red fur around the forehead, but you know some people just have it. Like it's don't be
Totally
judgmental.
normal.
Yeah.
That seems like a normal thing completely.
Yeah, and just you do have your boon if you would like to re-roll. If this is important, I don't know. You could just like
You
let
know,
that happen.
let me go ahead and do that because yeah,
All right.
she's gonna go into the land of animatronics here in a second. Hang on. Oh no. I leave it where it lie. Okay, so that's a little bit better. And let me 2, 4. It's oh gosh. Well, actually, would I be able to add a mind to this?
Yeah.
Okay, so that'd be 13. That's better than.
Yeah.
It would-
It's now that you think about it, it's pretty obvious that this
Something is amiss.
this people don't have red fur on their face and large googly eyes. Yeah.
And perhaps there's
It's
a
not
small
normal.
voice coming up from the rabbit being like, "Yo, what do you think is going on here?"
Like, that's not normal.
and then Lilith be like, "Wait a minute," and she's gonna totally not a move children to ever do actually, but she's gonna reach out and just like totally hand on to this person's mask and just wrench it off.
So
And
my
then-
question for all for our cast members on a scale of 1 to 10, how shifty to a horror genre are we willing to take this particular episode? Not that this is a horror TV series, but you know, that one Halloween episode. Scale of 1 to
comfortable with,
10.
like,
I'm ready
Cabin-
to go.
Cabin
do
in
this
the
with
Woods.
my fur.
Cabin
Cabin
in the Woods. All right, got it.
Goofy, funny, but spooky.
I'm ready to go wherever everybody wants to go. So, hand on the bottom of the face and just.
Excellent. So pulling it off and such. You see several kind of like fingers kind of trying to desperately get out of the mouth of Elmo. Discount Elmo, of course. We don't have Elmo, but we can get discount Elmo. And so Actia, you see this, but I don't know if you still want to dance with Elmo.
I think she's a little bit surprised. I think she's gonna say like "fuck" really loudly and like on instinct, kinetic magic, push the Elmo back into whatever wall is
Excellent.
nearest.
Go ahead and roll it.
Which is adding an 8. Oh wait, and then a +1 from the wand. Maths 11, 19, 20.
Ooh, excellent. All right, yeah. So you shred their their plot armor. It flies across the room and just smashes into the wall. It kind of opens up like a pinata, and out pop several bar patrons who are very confused. Elmo's little face is like,
It ate them?
Oh. Oh.
but they're fine now.
Oh, I hate that.
That
let's-
is. I'm gonna have a nightmare about this.
Yeah, that's not good.
We should
Lilith, what do we
probably-
do?
She gonna roll for magic.
Excellent. And one of the individuals who's rolled out kind of gets up and takes out their phone, approaching Actia like, I don't normally do this, but can I get your number? I feel like I'll take you out for dinner sometime, or maybe
Oh, yeah, sure.
driving-
Just give me like
yeah.
5 minutes. I need
no,
to destroy some robots, but
Yeah,
cool.
that's
Circle
fair.
back.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna go clean up. Thank you. So what'd you roll, Lilith?
So I rolled using my soul, and I also I have a cinematic quality using my magical companion. I'm gonna call upon her help because it's all gonna come together here. So all of that together comes to 15, and she's gonna cast a transformation spell, and because this is what she does, this is what she specializes in. She's gonna try and turn it into a creature of some sorts. A different creature, though. That's not an animatronic creature. A
Ooh,
less
is-
dangerous creature than
What
we
about
see
like a
before.
little mechanical elbow? Just like a little elbow that does the whole
Oh,
arm
absolutely,
things.
Elmo, just a little tickle me, Elmo.
Yeah, just a little tip of the elbow.
All right. If that sounds good to me, you turn this thing into a little tickle me Elmo. It's kind of like flopping around on the ground like a little fish, like no, 1, 2, 3. But with that, we will hop on over to the other two investigating the horrors of a bar bathroom. You approach said bathroom, the kind of metallic oval, kind of the thing that you would push is sticky and kind of rusty a little bit. The paint is chipping on the door frame. The lights flicker above you.
There's so many things wrong with all of this. Hello?
I have a suggestion.
When did you get a fuzzy robe? That's awesome.
I am cold.
Okay. Well, we'll be going back to the school soon. Anyway,
I have a suggestion.
what's your suggestion?
Fire. Burn this
No.
fucking place to the ground. Why not?
Because there were rules. You were not there for the presentation of the rules, but
I
there
was
were
not.
rules, and I
So I'm not.
and
I'm
I
not
am
under the
trying.
rules.
You are still privy to the rules, okay? And actually, you were there for the rules when Cherry came to our dorm and told us about this whole excursion. There was a
Okay,
specific
No
lack
magic?
of magic request. Yes, no magic request.
Eris is gonna pull out a lighter from their pocket. I don't need magic for fire.
No, we are trying to not draw attention to ourselves. Anyway, hello. Is there anything in here?
If it's great.
There's no response.
Okay.
Eris has
I
the
just want
fire
to
ready.
listen. I'm gonna rip that lighter out of your hand. Quit it.
No.
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 Okay. And I don't hear any shuffling or ticking or anything, right?
There's some shuffling about. Like there's obviously people in the bathroom. It's not like a single bathroom inside. Since you were there earlier, there are three stalls. Three of the kind of the half stalls. There's one toilet that's just in the corner that doesn't have any protection whatsoever. And then there's 1.5 sink.
So I am going to change my wrench. Oh, I can't believe I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna change my wrench into one of those canes that have a mirror on the bottom. It's super cringy. And I'm just gonna peek in each stall to make sure there's no animatronics there. Just real quick peek and then get the F out of there.
Yeah, so looking around, there's one individual who is texting on their phone. You hear the regular chimes of Candy Crush. They wave at the little mirror.
Okay.
The next one is a green and furry individual coming out of what looks like a trash can on top of the toilet. Both hands within their face, these kind of black oily tears falling to the ground in puddles around it. And then the next one, if you're curious, is empty.
Okay. I'm going to put my wrench back to an Allen wrench and open the one with the not Oscar animatronic. Hey, buddy.
Hi.
What you doing?
Candy Crush.
I didn't go into the one with the Candy Crush guy. I went to the one with the
You went into the... You went the one with the Muppet in it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, opening the door, the green individual looks at you through his furry hands. His little dumpster trash can up top the toilet.
What did you do?
Nothing. I just can't do it anymore.
Okay. Can you explain why a lot of the patrons are gone and it's only midnight?
Cursed, we all are.
Cursed to what?
And he kind of rolls off the toilet and simmers on closer in his little twass can.
Mm-hmm.
Hunting those with magical abilities.
Why?
It's not fair.
Life isn't fair. No.
Can Eris go to the cubicle that's empty
Uh-huh.
and pull out the toilet roll? For anyone that doesn't know, toilet roll goes up in flames really fucking fast. Not speaking from experience. Totally. Eris is gonna light it on fire and throw it at Gritty.
This is not Gritty. This is Cookie Monster.
Oh.
Gritty's the boss.
Oh, fuck. I like Cookie Monster. Oh, well, Cookie Monster gonna die.
This is Oscar! This is Oscar! What is wrong with you people? Oscar is the one in the trash can. Jerks. How dare you?
Oh, really? Yeah. Oh my god. I mix those two up. Yeah, this is Oscar.
How?
Holy crap.
How dare? Like, if I hear somebody call him Cookie Monster, I'm gonna be like, his name is Oscar.
Eris is still setting toilet paper on fire and throwing it at Oscar.
Eris, I swear to God.
Yeah.
It's not magic, it's fire. There's a difference.
Discount Oscar stares at Keen. This is always the way it was going to be. And grabs the lid, and as the fire engulfs him, just kind of simmers on down into his trash can and closes it.
But wait, were there people in there? Kind of like, I grab the lid and yank it open, and I'll stick my hand in the fire. I don't care. I'd stick my hand in the fire and be like, wait, do you have people in there?
He
It's gonna hurt.
grabs your hand. No more. No.
Oh, we have
Just
a
let me
pacifist.
die.
I'll let you die.
Let
I just
me.
want to make sure that you're not taking people with you.
No, I'm not. I'm done with this.
Okay.
Done with it.
Lid
all.
on.
No, okay. Just put it down.
Lid on, shove it in, and be like, hey, Eris. 1, that was dumb. 2, do you know any memory charms?
What's a memory charm?
I get real close and I'd be like, there was a Monday in that stall. And they heard everything that just happened. No, you are not killing them.
Eris is gonna open the stall. Like, just open. Hello.
Hello.
What you doing?
Hi. Candy Crush?
Cool. What just happened in the past, like, 5 minutes? Did you win a level?
Yeah, pretty much. I aligned the candy, and I guess I got some points. Yeah.
Cool. Go home.
Okay. Pulls up pants and kind of just keeps focusing on his phone as he walks out.
Wash your fucking hands first!
No.
Heathen. Oh! Oh! Gross!
We
Oh
don't
my
have to
God.
worry about that one. Natural
Okay.
selection will take them soon enough. Natural selection will
Okay.
take them soon enough. Can I burn down the bar?
No.
Why not?
Because if you burn down the bar, then we can't come to a bar.
We have a bar in our room.
Right, but what if we want to go out into town?
You don't like people. I don't like people. Lilith doesn't like people. Nactia likes plants.
Just because we don't like people doesn't mean that we can ruin it for everybody else.
I'm here reluctantly anyway.
Eris, if you behave for, the next couple of hours until we get back to our dorm, I will alter one thing for you to work in a way it's not supposed to. Deal?
No. I'm about to have a squirrel army. And Eris is just gonna walk out
Yeah.
the bathroom.
Your squirrel army needs an arsenal. Just saying.
Don't worry, I'm gonna make them flying squirrels.
So returning back to the bar proper with a Tickle Me Elmo in the corner with several wet individuals who look like they've just been birthed onto the floor of the bar. One of which is staring at Actia with the biggest goo goo eyes ever. Yeah, Tickle Me Elmo's just like flopping around like he doesn't really have control of his motor functions. It's like.
Lilith is gonna go grab the Tickle Me Elmo and hold it up at arm's length. But then she's just gonna turn around to the others and be like, you know, I think the bus children would really like this. And so she's just gonna take it to give to the weird, dead, wet bus children.
So Keen isn't really even paying attention to that and is making a beeline for Cherry.
Yeah, that's like a tax write-off. If you donate it to dead bus kids, so it's good.
Oh, yes.
Where's the rest of the animatronics?
Speaking of which, as Keen is running over to Cherry, who looks like they are having a big migraine, the wooden panels behind the karaoke machine opens up. You see Discount Big Bird. And who do we have left? Discount Big Bird. Oh, yeah, and the Chucky from Chuck E. Cheese, not from Child's Play, because that would be creepy. Discount Chucky. And of course, the one and only Discount Gritty, missing his left foot, approach said karaoke machine.
So basically, I'm going to lean into Cherry and be like, we should go. These animatronics are cursed to eat people with magical talent. We need to go.
And it's kind of like this ukulele going do 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 do. I don't worrying don't agree. Things that bother you never bother me. Do 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 do. And they go into the full thing. And with that in mind, we will end it. I think that's an appropriately climaxy place to end, with the three animatronics gazing at you, beautiful and wonderful as is. But yeah, before we go, we definitely want to once again go around, talk to, we'll thank all of our sponsors. So, of course, Broken Dice Games for the Modern Chronicles. We also have, let me actually pull this up. Narwhal for Morra, Black Void Games for Black Void, Evil Hat Productions for Fate of Cthulhu, as well as Christopher Gray for Great American Witch. But why don't everyone go around, tell us what you're up to, where they can find you, what you're doing next, etc. We'll start with Rocket.
Hello, I am Rocket Fox, and yeah, you can find me normally over on my channel, Rocket Fox, on Twitch. And on Mondays, we have Cyberpunk Sonata, which is it's like a gang soap opera ran face first into a Saturday morning cartoon, and it's run on the Cyberpunk Red system. It's a lot of fun, and I'm over there on Wednesdays and Thursdays, except for tonight, because I am taking this week off on my personal channel. And then aside from that, and aside from being here amongst these beautiful and amazing people you see before you right now, I am also on Fridays over at Rupert SJP's channel for City of Light and Shadows, which it's a nice deep one. It's a deep one filled with the feels if you want to get into some historical goodness with it's a resistance cell in Nazi-occupied Paris during World War II. So it gets in there. It gets in there, and it gets into your heart space, and it just starts throwing punches and kicks in there real hard. But other than that, I have a podcast called Fantastically Strange. If you like weird science and history shit, it is for you. And I am really, really excited because I am going to be on the Stone Soup for the Adventuring Soul podcast. And I am super, super excited about that. I'm going to be your resident swashbuckler. And we are going to start recording on that mid this month. So I am super stoked. Keep your eyeball. Well, I guess I don't really watch podcasts. Keep your earballs peeled. Keep your earballs peeled on that one. But yeah, that is me, and you can find me anywhere you look up Rocket Foxes, and if you say my name enough times, I will materialize behind you in the dark. So be careful how you use that. And that is me. Thank you so much.
Yes, keep thy eyeballs peeled. Resident Moon.
What is up, everybody? I am Resonant Moon, and you can find me on my Twitch channel, which is Resonant Moon, where I edit the Weaver's Circle podcast, which is the companion podcast for all of the shows on Weave the Tale, talking to our GMs, and then we're going to be talking to the cast as a sort of wrap up. Afterwards, new episodes drop on Tuesdays, so super stoked about that. And Stone Soup. Additionally, I also do crochet, and I have an Etsy store now. So if you go to Etsy and search for Fiber Mancers, the number 4 higher, you will find all the stuff that myself and my partner in Fiber put up. Crowns, accessories, dice bags, all that good stuff. On Saturdays, I am on Christiana Ellis's Twitch channel for D&D, playing Goth Sailor Moon Shatterkai Elf. It's great. And playing Destiny 2 whenever I can. So I don't remember anything else that I'm doing. I'm so brainwashed by animatronics coming to life and eating people.
Nom 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 nom. All right, Almost Faye.
Hello, I am Almost Faye. And you can find me at Almost Faye on the 3 T's of the internet: Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok. Where else can you find me? You can find me at Critical Misses tomorrow night for the wrap-up episode of Beyond the Twilight Veil. Not Beyond the Twilight Road. Still heartbroken that it's over, but we're having a Q&A tomorrow with everybody in the cast, which is going to be super exciting. You get to find out more about our characters. This month we are starting streams on the Fae Realm over on Twitch, so that next month we will be coming out in April with a big weekend extravaganza. Before it's our new TTRPG community, which is run by individuals who are all identify on the LGBTQIA2+ community. And yeah, I'm so excited for what's happening there.
Heck yeah. All right, Am.
Well, hey, it's funny you should mention that, because if people like D&D and TTRPG with people who are all on the LGBTQ IA+ spectrum, boy, do I have some podcasts for them. There is Deck of Many Aces, which I am on. D&D, we play D&D. It's an... Ooh, I'm glitching. Am I back? Yes. It's an actual play podcast with actual asexuals and aromantics. We play D&D 5e. I am a badass Loxodon Battlemaster fighter, big hits with a Warhammer, and it's very fun. I am also in my podcast, A Rendezvous with Destiny. We have just dropped the 3rd episode of our Call of Cthulhu one-shot today. It's very fun. I get to cuss, which is great. And I believe my friend Eldritch Witch is posting the links, who's also my castmate on Deck of Many Aces. Hi, Chloe. Is posting the links in the Twitch chat right now, which is very cool of her. Final thing, new thing. Me and my partner were interviewed by the amazing podcast Dragon's Duel, which is a D&D quiz podcast. It's releasing tomorrow. It's really good fun. I recommend you guys check it out. Hamilton is the GM, or I guess Games Master, because we play a bunch of like little games. Like we do the Newlywed game for our charisma score, and like there's our character charisma score, and there's like a you know in Whose Line Is It Anyway, when everyone has like a role that they have to fill and everyone has to guess who they are. It's one of those games, I think, which is like a wisdom check. It's so fun and so stupid, and you guys should definitely go check it out. And you can find them. So that's Deck of Many Aces, Twitter and Instagram and Spotify and Acast, RWD_pod, wherever you get your podcasts, and Dragon's Duel, which I believe is just Dragon's Duel on Twitter, also wherever you find your podcasts. That was very long, sorry.
That's perfect. That's what the whole ending stuff is for. So for those of you who are interested in our next show, which will be in about 30 minutes, Parslings, please stick around and wait for that, or go get something to eat, whatever you want to do. We're about to raid our dear friends Oliver at Valgianth, who is currently playing another TTRPG, so definitely say hi as we raid them, and then afterwards come back for Parslings. Other than that, we wish you the best animatronic-filled night with lots of tickles, love, and your favorite Philly mascot. With that in mind, we bid you adieu, and we'll all dance our karaoke dance as we head out.